Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm back with the side-by-side comparison for fake and versus authentic Pokemon games and even cards and stuff. But today we're gonna have a Pokemon HeartGold sealed version. The value of these sealed ones are usually going for like around $500 and higher, I think. And I've been seeing some fake ones make it through eBay and other online websites, and even locally sometimes. I've been seeing them in Facebook Market. So hopefully you don't buy or pay up $500 worth on a fake one. I just found some really good sealed fake ones I bought this for like 30 bucks. So we'll open it up, we'll do a side-by-side comparison of the sealed Pokemon game that I have here. Unfortunately, I don't have an authentic Pokemon HeartGold sealed, but I have the regular version. It's in one of these displays, so we're gonna open this up and then we'll do a side-by-side comparison. So let's check it out. Here we go, guys. We have Pokemon HeartGold version here. I haven't opened one. I don't have a sealed Pokemon HeartGold copy, unfortunately. But I have the fake ones that are sealed. So we're gonna go through the seal to the cover. I've seen these Pokemon HeartGold sealed ones go for around $500 each on eBay. So hopefully you don't buy a fake one, because they are around and there's getting more and more. So I started ordering them and trying to get a copy of at least of the fake ones that I got for like about maybe 30 bucks. All in all, maybe 30-40 bucks when you include shipping and taxes. So this is a sealed one, so you could see. From here, you could kind of tell. I don't know if you were able to stop the video and actually check what's the fake and what is real, but from the camera here, you could see the different shades. But the copy itself looks pretty good, so we'll check it out. We'll begin with the seal. I do have a sealed Pokemon Platinum that is authentic, so we could do that. And we could check the seal. The big difference here is the authentic one looks pretty clear in here, but on the fake one has some sort of glue lines in there. Okay, but the Y fold of the seal looks pretty good. You can't really tell, and it's not like the authentic one doesn't have that glue stuff in there. It does, but this one's just more pronounced. But the fold looks pretty good. You can't really go by that for the seal. And let's see, the side looks pretty good. Can't really tell. I mean, this one doesn't have a line in here in between. The authentic one has a line. So this is the authentic one. There's a line in there. Okay, the fake one doesn't. So I'm not entirely sure if this is gonna be accurate, because I don't have a HeartGold authentic one, but we're gonna go through the cover and go with that too, because I think I did a video of the HeartGold fake version of the cartridge. So if you want to check that out from my channel, definitely go do that. So on the bottom ones, this is the fake. You could see that sort of glue thing in there. The authentic one is much clearer, and you could see the difference in the case too. This one's like grayish, this one is shiny black in color. Okay, but the seal wise, the fold looks as close as possible, so you can't really go by that. Okay, so here we go. We have Pokemon HeartGold. Even though it's fake, I'm actually pretty excited to open this. Maybe I'll call my wife actually, because she likes opening the sealed Pokemon stuff. So give me one moment. Alright, so here we go for the opening part. It's actually pretty exciting to open this. It gives you some sort of nostalgia, at least, to open these games. I remember when I got this. Actually, HeartGold on the release date in my area went out of stock in a lot of GameStop. Because I used to not pre-order them either. So I was like a broke college kid back then. You gotta wait till release to actually buy them. Or actually buy them used. But for HeartGold I couldn't skip it, so because Crystal was like the best game ever. And I still think HeartGold is the best Pokemon game. 2 regions, Kanto and Johto, 250 Pokemons. Alright, so here we go. We got it open. As you can see, the cartridge is really fake, so we'll do a side-by-side comparison. But the color of this one is actually pretty good. And it comes with a manual. What else does it come with? We got a manual, Nintendo Wi-Fi, and precautions. So we're gonna go through it. Let's go. Okay, so this Pokemon game actually comes with a manual, which is definitely a copy, and some Nintendo Wi-Fi stuff that it looks like it's folded the wrong way. But it looks pretty good as a copy. So we're gonna go through it. Let's start with the cartridge again. Actually, since you're watching this video, you probably want to see the case first. Case side-by-side comparison. So let's do it. Okay. You got the color is darker for this. You could definitely tell it's sort of a copy. In person it's much easier, but pictures you can't tell. Okay, you don't have that shine on the paper, and otherwise the copy itself looks pretty close to the original. It has everything except the shade. The shade, you could tell that it's sort of different. Okay, you got the side-by-side comparison here. Even the font is the same because the E rating is the same. The only thing is that R, you could tell it's a copy because in here you could definitely read the E rating. See the difference? In here, like, you can't see. Okay. The Nintendo looks pretty good. It's all about the shade because this is definitely have that copy feels in it. Like they just put the cap here and printed it. Alright, what else can we find in here that might be of interest? I really can't see anything. The Pokemon Company logo seems like it's blurred, and the Nintendo, but this one is like really clear. Otherwise, there's no errors on the thing because it looks like it's an actual print of the item. Everything's like size, everything's like pretty much perfect copy. Okay, all right, and then the bottom, the squares are gray for both. It's just a difference in shades. Looks like this video is not gonna be that helpful for telling what's fake and what's original from the pictures. You can only tell it once you receive the item, unfortunately. Oh, this, look. I mean, you could tell the quality of the paper behind the cover, and then the case. The case of the authentic one looks shinier than the case of the fake ones. Okay. See? It feels like this doesn't have as much texture. It has it, but it's not like this. This is the authentic one. Okay. The seal should be some shine in it. Let's see. Yep. Very slightly. The seal for this one doesn't really. It's like more like yellowish than gold. But otherwise, you can't tell. It's a one-to-one copy. Even the case has that holder in it. Look, that's some class A copy there of the case. Game card, everything is perfect. Even the Nintendo logo. The R for the fake ones is kind of like pronounced, which is very surprising because the authentic, even I'm getting confused. The authentic one has a small R, the fake one has a big R and it's shiny. This one's not shiny. Okay. Otherwise, everything's the same. Patent spending, model number. Yep. You can't really tell. There's a slight difference in font. It's bigger. The model is bigger than this one. Very slight difference. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna try to remove the plastic and then we'll go from there. It's good for display because it's close. Look at the cup, the paper, they use the same paper, it's just a difference in printer. Okay? It doesn't have much shine for this one, it's more like dull yellow. Then the authentic one is shiny. Shiny yellow, shiny gold. With some different shades of silver there. This one is like gray, no shine. Okay. See, very slight difference in there, in the shade. You can't tell at all. And in the camera there, in person you could tell, but on camera in here you can't tell. That's it. I mean, I try my best to try to do a side by side of that, but it's not much help. The only thing that's a telltale sign is the gold is not quite gold as this, and the Wi-Fi is like kind of blurry than the Wi-Fi connection here. But you're just going by the pictures, you probably can't tell. All right, let's go through the Wi-Fi connection. These stuff you probably gonna be only need this if you're buying an open one. So the font is different. So this one they kind of cheaped out and messed up. Okay, and it's like in the middle. The number is wrong. And the Nintendo logo is black instead of gray. This is the authentic one. Yeah, the font here is all different. Maybe this is a manual for a different one. Oh, yep, this is a manual for a Canadian version. Wait, let me see if I have a Canadian copy of HeartGold. In here, this is just a general copy. I think this is all the same. You can't really tell what's fake and what's real with these type of manuals. Maybe it's not shiny. This one's shiny, you could see. This one's not. But either way, I think the font, they got it right. The colors are right. Pretty standard. The codes are right. So you could probably use this as a replacement one. Okay. So here's my Soul Silver. I don't have a HeartGold, unfortunately. I only got a copy of Soul Silver because I bought a bundle of collection. Sometimes I buy a bundle of collection and then just keep the ones that I like. See? So oh, okay, that's why. The Canadian version, surprisingly, has that paper. So if you're looking for Canadian version, hopefully you don't get faked out because Canadian version should have like French translations even in the box itself, in the case. This one didn't have a French translation, but it has a French manual that is still pretty fake because this is off. It should be there and it should say, actually the codes are fine. It's a translation. The fonts are different. It should be bigger. And then this Wi-Fi connection should be up top. Okay? Otherwise, it's not a bad replacement. I don't know how these people make it. Okay? Alright, well, we're gonna go through the actual cartridge. So the cartridge is actually pretty interesting because the shade and the color is like stronger than the regular, like the authentic game. Okay, but all the others looks pretty good. The font looks good. The E version is smaller for the fake ones. Okay, and it doesn't have that thing in some of my Nintendo DS games, Pokemon side by side. I didn't highlight this rectangular thing, which is an automatic authenticator for fake and authentic DS games. They haven't caught up with this. Okay, it's a little tiny touch there by Nintendo that they haven't been able to copy, or they just chose not to copy. Okay, so here's the fake. The font of NTR IPKE is bigger. The color is like more pronounced on the fake ones. The code in the back is... Alright, let's start at the top. The Nintendo looks pretty big. And then the NTR-005 looks pretty big for that one too. It's like bigger font and it's not bold. This one's smaller font and it's bold. And then it says IPGE, which is for Soul Silver. This is IPKE, which is for HeartGold. Okay, and then the code itself, I've never seen a C6010 something on the motherboard code there. I always see IRC01 or 02. It should be IRC something. IRC 2 digits dash 2 digits for authentic ones. Okay, side looks pretty similar. The authentic one has, oh, actually they both have it. Left side. And then for the final one that a lot of people really look into is like the light test. Okay, let's do that. Okay, here's the light test. The authentic one is a see-through. Okay, for infrared, I think it's for Pokewalker. The fake one doesn't have a see-through. Okay. Alright, I think that's it for this video, so I hope you found it helpful. Alright, and that's it for today. I hope you found the video helpful. If you're looking for any other side-by-side comparison of fake or reproduction Pokemon games and consoles and even cards, definitely check out my channel. I have all kinds of side-by-side comparisons of Pokemon collectibles. Also, I have other stuff that are really Pokemon related, like we travel to places, open Pokemon packs, and sometimes even Pokemon Go. So definitely check it out. Please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and have a good day.
Where the movie started, facing at a photo they've taken. Space tree flying through the skies, and battles happen everywhere.